Hey, what's up, YouTube? I'm gonna do a video.
On these Chippewa Cibolas, I think they're called. Uh, I had a guy post on one of my videos to do a video on these. So I'm gonna do it now while I have the day off. These boots are awesome. I mean, I had the Timberlands. I've had some Georgia boots, Justin J Max boots, which I still have those. Those are nice. I got one right here. Uh, but that guy's a little different. I mean, this is a Western work boot, so it's a pull-on. So it's totally different. Plus, it's a safety toe. These guys aren't like those Justin boots. Justin's are American built, along with these. That's why it's got the little flag. Now, they're not American made. They're American built. Unfortunately, a while ago, boots were or people were able to get away with saying American made. Now they cannot say American made unless it's like 80% of the boot. Or if it's built in the USA and using like something like 80% American materials. If not, they have to put handcrafted or built in the USA because it's basically just all assembled in the US. Which, to me that's the important part. It's giving people jobs to build these boots for me in the US. But if I can, I like to get American made where they're using American materials as well, like these boots right here. These are actually very compliant. Um, but anyway, love these boots. They're bare bones. So I mean, no padding on top. They're not waterproof. They're not insulated. It's basically just some really rugged leather with a really rugged Vibram sole on the bottom. And that's all I need from them. I love these boots. When I got them, the break-in period was pretty rough, but they're getting more comfortable every day. I mean, they're getting really comfortable. The only complaint I have is my right boot bends a little weird. You can kind of see right here. It bends a little far forward, so it feels a little weird on my toe, but it's not like it hurts or anything. Uh, but, it's kind of weird. Um, all the hardware is really great. The stitching is fantastic. And should be able to resole them if the sole wears out, which I'll probably do with how the break-in period was with these. I'd rather resole them than go through another break-in period with them. I got them on sale for 140 bucks. About
Shipping was real fast.
I think they run for 180
Normally, I'm sure if you look online, you can find them much cheaper. Um, but I love these boots. I do like them a lot more than my Timberlands that I had. The Georgia boot and the Justins were a little different. The Georgia boot was a wedge, so it didn't have any tread on the bottom, basically. So I'm gonna put that in a different class. The Justin boots, like I said, were pull-on Western work boots, so totally different. These are similar to the Timberlands. The Timberlands are fancier, and I feel like that's the appeal to them to most people. Is it's kind of a fashion boot. I mean, I see some rich people walk in with their kids wearing little Timberlands, or they look like Timberlands, but they're always super clean, and it's a fashion statement. That's not what I want my boots to look like. So my Timberlands, when I had them, were scuffed up, dirty, and that's how I liked them. But I wouldn't buy another pair of Timberlands. You know, they're expensive. They're not built in the U.S. They're not using the best materials. I mean, the Vibram sole is awesome on these. Everyone knows Vibram makes awesome soles. Timberland's soles were pretty terrible. They wore pretty badly. They were bulky and heavy and thick. They chipped real easy. My dad had a pair that it split right where it bends. Um, and, I'm just not really that much of a fan of them. When I had them, I was, but when I started getting different boots that were more work boots than a fashion boot, uh, I would not recommend Timberlands. I mean, if you like the way they look and you want to buy them because you like how they look, yeah. If you want a true work boot there's a lot of other boots out there. The Georgia boots were better work boot. These are a better work boot. I'm not a huge fan of Red Wing, but I would check out Red Wing. Uh, Wolverine, very similar to Timberland, but much better if you ask me. Timberland is kind of a fashion boot if you ask me. Anyway, love these boots. They're awesome. I would definitely recommend them. And probably go to Boot Barn, try on some Chippewas, and find out your size, and then go online and try to find them cheaper. And I'll definitely be buying more Chippewas. I'll be buying their Super Logger. That was the original boot that got me interested in Chippewa. But I needed a new pair of work boots. And I was looking around. I almost bought some Wolverines. But then I decided, I'm going to look around a little more. So I went on Red Wing, way too expensive. Happened to go on Chippewa, look at their boots. These guys were on sale, so I jumped on that in a heartbeat. And I love these things. You can see the... get this damn thing to focus. That's a pretty cool logo right there. You got the Chippewa Indian. Definitely buy when I get some money. Maybe my tax returns, I might buy some of the super loggers. Anyway, highly recommend them. You should check them out.